Welcome back. Things have been a little hectic around here. Yeah. So, I got the one hatchery up and running, and it's doing good. Almost too good. The demand is pretty good. So much so that there's a second. Yep. So now we're running into problems. Uh, this field should be ready in about 2 months. The cornfield over there should be ready probably in July. And I'm going to have my grass, of course, like I said, this side. I'm going to do something else with. I don't even know. My original plans are everything shot because business is booming. And this here, I think I mentioned it. If I didn't, I'll just say again. I'm going to redo this whole side. So pretty much everything you see will be tore down. And going to flatten out the land. Now, got to be flat. Issues with water. I just need it straightened out. Oh, looks like that field over there can be cut again already. But whatever. I did buy a new piece of equipment, actually a few, because I needed to. Things are out of control. That's all I got. Things are really out of control at the moment. So if you can see there by the tractor, and that's a bat wing. Yeah, sad panda face. But it says that you can cut it like, 12 miles an hour or something? Well, that on the back of that machine, I'm cutting at 14. And of course, I got a windrower for the front of this. So I'm still, it's actually quicker the way I'm doing it now. And it's legal. It's a legal piece of equipment. I don't think it's overdone. I seen others using it. But yeah, it's in there in the back. And that's not the super big one, no. I can't run that one. The super big one is like 350 horsepower. Oh, yeah, and I got this because I could. I needed something a little better and still with speed. And I'm losing, I think, a mile an hour with this versus the other one, but when you see what I bought, you'll understand. The snowball started rolling. Most of this over there, I now own. Let's see if we can zoom. Said I was going to own everything on this side of that road. Yeah, I got these two pieces of land right there. I forget what numbers they are. I'll bring up the map. And this one here. Own all of that. This field. This field's going to get expanded. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to lay these fields out yet. But yeah, I own all of that right now. And I'm not done. Let's see. There you go. That's what I own. I have silage in there cooking. When that sells, the dreaded circle begins again. I'm buying all of this. All of this. I'm going to need it. Yeah, this is going to be nuts, especially with the restrictions. This is going to get seriously crazy. But I believe in my first video I said, pretty much I'm going to chill. I knew it wasn't going to last long. But I did mention go big or go home. This is going to be big. And there's no workers. There's no course play. There's no follow me. There's no free landscaping. There's no fast farming. I am not using questionable things found on the internet. I didn't modify anything. And I'm dominating. Pretty much all of this is going to be fields. Just to feed the fishies. I mean, yeah, I'm going to have fields that are overkill because I'm going to sell probably corn, probably a lot of corn. I mean, people say soy, but whatever. I'm going to have to find out a way to be able to get it up there efficiently, or have somebody come and buy it down here, which I kind of don't want to do, but at the same time, listen, one person, my hands are full. So, you want the product, you got to come and get it, or you're paying a lot more. So right now, that's my plan. I really want to get this one out of here because that's just annoying. But I think the next two are gonna be this one. What is that? 4 and 5. But I need one of these back here. And I think it's gonna be 25. Because it's kind of in the middle. Somewhere, I'm gonna have to move some farm buildings over here. And there will be, I'm gonna have to put a silo and stuff up. And you never know what can happen. I need a quicker way across here. So I might have to call in a favor and get a bridge put in. I'm thinking that. Because it would be nice right here. Like, zoop, right across right here. Because that would take me right into where my fish are. Less paving. I just run a dirt road. And then I'm right onto my pavement over there. But this field here wind up being gone. So that's where it stands. And I did make a killing selling the silage. Now, this is at a different resolution for me. It's hard for me to read, but I'll leave it up there. I think, where's it? My land purchases are through the roof. You can see what I bought, and that's why, I can't stop and find a GoPro and stick it out there, film anything. I was going crazy. And I mean, that's about almost 10 hours, I think, of doing grass. And, fertilizing, that doesn't take long now. But there's the balance sheet. Multiple repairs on the vehicles. These wage payments here, that was March. So that was when I was replowing the fields and I was testing my workers, and I figured out how to make them work, the normal workers. So that's going to help me a little bit. But yeah, that's what I got left. And it'll change because I do have the fish on auto sell. And I might even put, I think I did. I think I put the greenhouse on auto sell too. Because I'm going to let that go. The greenhouse is gone. When it's out of water and it's done, it's done. It's going bye-bye. there's going to be too much else going on. So there's my balance sheet. I didn't see anybody else's. Now I'm thinking about it, but whatever. That's mine. You can scroll through it, stop, look. So that's pretty much all I got going on. Oh, that's a lot. You know, I'm going to need more equipment. That's a given. You know, I need at least one more tractor. And everything is, you know, it's getting big, so it's going to be expensive. So, yeah, that's a big field that's going to go bye-bye, isn't it? That's huge. That's huge. That's bigger than 4 and 5 put together. But this is where my fishies are right now. And there's going to be buildings all down along here. And that's a lot of workers you got to make space for, too. You know, can't forget your working population. And this, I'm going to need a bigger field of wheat. So I don't know if I'm going to do this. I just might leave it right here. Yeah, maybe I'll put a little, well, my shed here, but over here I'm going to have to put something up. I mean, it might be smart to put it like right here, or technically I'm standing. Something right here, because that would be about the middle, huh? So, but yeah, there you have it. It's going to get a lot bigger. A lot bigger. So I'm going to try and push through. They said there might be not a bunch of videos, but I'll keep updates. I just want to see that money roll up. I shouldn't have a problem getting into the millions easily, just with excess off a harvest. You know, since we're not running seasons, I should be able to get 2 harvests a year. But that's another issue I'm going to have, is the equipment. Being stuck at 200, I gotta find better harvesters. I really don't want to go with the Kloss, but I might get stuck with them. If mine suffers, I have that run back over. This header, I knew it's too big for it. That's for the next size up. And unless it's perfectly flat, I have issues. You know, it's just too much. If I get a slight incline, it bogs that poor machine down. But if it's flat, no problem. The corn header's fine. I don't have a problem with the size of the corn header. I mean, you know, bigger's always better, but you know, I can live with the size of the corn header. You know, it's not that big, but still, I believe it runs faster with it. I don't know. But, you know, that's not really a big corn header. Would I love bigger equipment? Hell yeah. Like that's my, there you go. That's my seeder. That thing's kind of quick. It does seed fast. You do go quick with it. And my good old planter, which I might wind up buying another one of them. And in the back here, I did this. I believe these, I never really looked at them. I don't know if that's showing me all. Are they? Yeah, I think they're the 4,000 liter bags. They were expensive. But I keep running out of seed, so So I got that going. So I might have to buy a small. I won't need a big one, but a small seed runner. They're not that expensive. Instead of running around, because like I said, I'm probably going to need all the tractors. And once I get the field straightened out, because I usually I'll run up behind with it on my forks, stick it up in the air as the workers ripping down the field and try to refill it before it runs out. Because that's the only drawback with that planter. It's the only drawback. It doesn't hold a lot of seed. Other than that, I love it. And I think I mentioned before too that I don't use I don't put the fertilizer in that because that just runs out quick, and then your field looks stupid. Whatever, then you got to go over it anyway. So yeah, I don't play with the fertilizer in that at all. But and I still didn't get rid of that tank. But maybe I'll waste it over there. I think I said that before too, but that's a pretty far run from here to there to refill the little tank. So I could just take a couple pallets of well, I did put up a fertilizer tank, a solid fertilizer tank, and I am going through gas too, like it's going out of style. And repair bills are starting to add up. But like all of this is all going to be changed to the point where I might actually put two of these up on the other side. Like I don't have. I forget what that one modification's called, where you can upgrade your plants. I don't know if I would even do that. I mean, it would be nice, but like I said before, why buy one when you can have two at twice the price? Well, apparently my fisheries are going to be about 8 to 10 times the price. So we'll see how far it goes. That's the plan. Now, what I do after I get this side leveled off and everything up and running, I don't know. Maybe I'll just call it there. See how much I make. I mean, it's pretty much just going to be self-run. So I got that. And there's going to be multiple silage silos. That's still going to be a big income until everything gets leveled out. I mean, it's a farm. Why not? I have a couple of grass fields and this and that. As far as other animals go, now I don't even want chickens. Because this is, I can set this. Everybody knows it. Like I can set that to auto distribute. I mean, may there come a time I do that? Possibly. But to be honest, them buildings don't take a lot. They don't take much at all. So run this over there, and they're like full instantly. But lime, I need a lot of lime. So that's where I'm at. I really didn't want that Batwing, and I have another one downloaded. It was in the mod up, the regular mod up, from the game, not going online and installing it yourself. And it says it's installed, and it's not. I can't find it, and it's one that I can color. Looks exactly like that. If anybody knows which one I mean, but it's the same thing, just a different color that you can paint. That's what I wanted. I'm not a John Deere fan, and it clashes with the orange, so I run it with the dudes. So that's where I'm standing. Yeah, that's so much for chill, but I got to get this going because I believe, oh hell, it is the 9th. I think the 14th. There's stuff, updates and expansions dropping for another game that I play, and I don't know what'll happen. I could lose interest pretty quick, or get redirected to something else, and I focus on that, and I kind of don't want to let this hang, so I gotta get it to a good spot. I mean, as far as that other thing that could explode too, that could totally collapse on them. I'm not expecting it to be 100% perfect when it's released. I know that game company too well, because they're trying to release a couple different things at the same time. But I don't wish anybody bad that it's going to fail. But anybody knows nothing ever goes as planned. You can test it till you're blue in the face, and something unforeseen, something will collide with something else. Things happen. It's the nature of the beast. So anyway, yeah, I had to show the money, so it was that was a lot of silage. Am I going to keep running it like that? That I don't even know either. You know, Maybe I'll pull out a little RP. Hey, they wanted it, they came and bought it. That could possibly happen. Not gonna lie, because it's a lot. It's a lot for one person. Like I said, no courseplay and other stuff. Like nothing's automated. So well, that's where I'm at. Let me know what you think. I think I'm starting to lose my mind personally. But this is what happens. So, and I got nobody to blame but myself. So it'd be nice to blame somebody else, but yeah, that is gonna be really white. Maybe I should change the color of that. Yeah, that'll be all the way up there. That's a bunch. So yeah, let me know how crazy you think I should get. And come back down to earth here. I love that tractor. I never thought I would like these as much as I do. That thing is a monster. It really is. I can't wait to try out its big brother. Like I used this one before, and I knew this was awesome. I used it on No Man's Land, and this is the boost, and you could definitely feel it. Like it's this was done right. This machine was designed right, and I still have not seen a single person in this challenge using that machine. And I seen two of them scroll through the medium tractors, and this wasn't even on their list. None of this brand was on their list, except the one for No Man's Land that you start with. So obviously that's going to be in because it's part of that pack. But none of the newer ones. And even that tractor, that's a good tractor. It just doesn't. Like I said, I ran right up the horsepower list because I don't want to suffer. This thing rips that whole thing, that full load, up that hill. No problem. None. And And I mean, I'm doing, I think the lowest I think I seen the last run I went up was 26 miles an hour. So, you know what they say. You want to play. Ah, look at there. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Oh, interdimensional. Hiya. That would make a great meme. I'm actually going to leave it there. So, well, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. How crazy I should get. Stay safe out there.